Hey, what is up guys? Guitar here, welcome back to another Genshin Impact video. Alright, so we have news of the new banner with Eula and the 3 featured characters. So today we're gonna jump into it and have a look alongside with the new 5-star Claymore, the 5-star weapon that was introduced. So yeah, let's have a look at them both. Alright, so first things first, we're gonna have the Eula story quest, which you can do. I think this is pretty cool. And let's jump into the banner and have a look at this. Now, obviously, I'm going to pull for Eula, and I think most of you guys are going to pull as well. Every time I live stream, you guys have been telling me, oh yes, going to pull for Eula for sure. But right now, we still have the Zhongli banner. If you do not have Zhongli, I would say Zhongli is going to be a better pick for most players because he is much more universal. He can be used in almost any team. I'm not sure about Eula though. Eula is a main DPS. I'm sure most of you guys have like 3 to 4 main DPSs by now. And looking at the 4 stars, they are pretty alright. Alright, we do have Xin Yan, we have Xingqiu, we have Beidou. Now, I do like all of them individually, and we're gonna talk about constellations shortly. Which category should you try to pull them for? The gist of it is Eula in general. Obviously, she's gonna be very physical focused. If you do not have any physical DPS, right, I'm gonna say she's gonna be a good pick for a lot of you guys out there. But if you already have like a physical build Razor or a physical build KR etc, it might be pointless for you to build another physical because I doubt you will need that many physical DPS characters. But again, if you're just going for waifus, Eula is the way to go. Alright, let's have a look at any of the listed things here. Alright, again they mentioned Xin Yan, Xingqiu, Beidou will receive a huge drop boost. Alright, so let's talk about these 3 characters in general because I do have all of them. Now, in my opinion, if you are looking to get constellation for Xingqiu, I would say C2 is a good stopping point because this one will be able to decrease the hydro resistance of the opponents by 15%, which is pretty insane if you ask me. Now, the next best one is obviously at C6. Alright, so you get to regenerate Xingqiu's energy faster, which is something that's invaluable. So C2, I would say that's the big point of the constellation. If you are at C1 right now, rolling for, trying to gamble it to get C2, I would say it's a pretty good one. But yeah, if you are close to C6, that's going to be pretty good as well. Actually, looking at Beidou and Xin Yan, I'm going to say the same for them as well individually. Alright, Xin Yan, her C2 is by far the best one, alright, because it's gonna make your ultimate, your elemental burst, increase that particular crit rate to 100%. So every time your Xin Yan activate the ultimate, it's gonna be 100% all the time. So this is a very good constellation to have, and I wish more characters have something like this. I still have not yet built my Xin Yan. I definitely will start working on her soon once we obtain Eula, for sure. Now going up further, I don't think it's worth it. If you look at C4, this one is okay if you want to decrease opponent's physical resistance by 15%. I guess it's not too bad. And going into C6, I don't really like the C6 because it's more of a main DPS Xin Yan. Now, if you are trying to build a Xin Yan as main DPS, then sure, this is going to be pretty decent. Alright, it decreases the stamina consumption of your charge attacks from Xin Yan. But most of the time, most people use their Xin Yan as a burst support similar to Zhongli. Swap into your Xin Yan, use E, use Q, and then swap out, right? So you're not going to be able to use these charge attacks most of the time. And lastly, we have Beidou as well. So let's have a look. I am hoping to get more of her constellations because right now you can see C2 Beidou is really good. It's going to make your Arc Lightning jump to 2 additional targets. That's going to be insane. Alright, that's going to improve your ultimate by a whole ton. It's going to improve your damage by a whole ton. Now the C4 is good to have, but I don't think you really need this. It does improve your normal attacks. That's again, this is only if you use your Beidou as a main DPS. And lastly, if you go to C6, now during your ultimate duration, the electro resistance of surrounding opponents is decreased by a further 15%. Now this might be a good one in the future, I'm not sure because electro reactions are getting buffed. So hopefully, this will improve Beidou's strength overall. Now, of course, if you are not looking to pull Eula in any way, you might consider the weapon, right? And if you look at the weapon, we do have Aquila Favonia and Song of the Broken Pines. Aquila Favonia is one of the best single-handed sword. So if you're looking for a physical DPS, for sure, go for that. Now let's talk about the new weapon, the new Claymore, Song of Broken Pines. Now as you guys can see here, this screenshot on Facebook, they did post this. This weapon is insane. What the heck is this base attack? 741? Alright, it does have a very low physical damage bonus, but the base attack is just insanely off the roof. And I think this will make up for a lot of things. Ideally, you don't need that much physical damage bonus, because if you think about it, depending on which artifact you use, if you use the 25%, the Pale Flame set, yeah, so this will definitely, the Pale Flame set mixed in with like maybe a physical damage bonus Goblet Cup will already give you like almost 80 to 90% physical damage bonus. You don't really need more of it. So I think with this 20%, this will increase you to about 100%. I think once you are at 100% physical damage bonus, you will start getting diminished value of returns. So ideally, you don't really need that much. But let's have a look at the description. Alright, a part of the millennial movement that wanders amidst the winds, increase your attack by 16%. That's very good. And when your normal or charge attacks hit the opponents, it will give you a sigil. Now, this effect can be triggered once every 0.3 seconds, which is very good. So every time you use your normal or charge attack, you will gain this. And if you get 4 of these, alright, all of them will be consumed, and all your party members will gain the millennial movement effect for 12 seconds. That means you will get normal attack speed increased by 12% and attack by 20% for 12 seconds. Now, this makes it sound like it's a very good support weapon rather than a main DPS, because it gives everyone attack speed and attack percent. Yeah, attack speed is really unique, because I'm not sure how 12%, how much is this 12%, right? Is it beneficial or not? I guess you should be able to notice a little bit of difference. So unfortunately, once you trigger this effect, you will not get any whispers, any sigils or whispers for 20 seconds. So this is an effect that's pretty cool, I guess, but the base attack is really, really high. I mean, you can see the description is just crazy. It's giving you a ton of things, right? So yeah, overall, I would say if you are looking to focus on a physical build character, I'm gonna say that weapon is not too bad. I still prefer Wolf Greystone, I think. I'm not sure what's the comparison between this weapon and the Wolf Greystone. I do not own either one of these. As someone who don't own much 5-star weapons anyways, this is going to be okay, but let's see. Let's look at the 4-star. There's Sacrificial Sword, there's Rain Slasher, there's Dragon's Bane, Sacrificial Fragments, and Rust. Everything here is pretty good except for Rain Slasher. I'm not a big fan of that weapon, which is this green color weapon over here. The rest are pretty decent actually. So if you're looking for 4-star weapons, it's actually not too bad of a banner. There's a chance to get Sacrificial Sword, which can be good on Xingqiu as well, right? Dragon's Bane, depending, you might have this on your Xiangling. Sacrificial Fragments, which is something that I think I use this on my Sucrose. And lastly, Rust as well. So yeah, overall, I would say a decent weapon banner. If you're looking for a Claymore or a single-handed sword to use, this could be a chance for you to improve your character's strength. Alright, so with that being said, let me know if you guys are planning to pull on Eula. And I'll most likely do the pulls over on my Twitch channel. If you guys haven't followed me there, feel free to do so. As always, if you have any questions, leave it in the comments below. Give this video a like, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a nice day. Goodbye.